I have shocking news, everyone. I have made mistakes on YouTube. Yes, I know that it's obvious, but today we're going to go through my top 5 mistakes, so hopefully you don't make the same ones as me. Make your own mistakes, you copycats! If you ask me what my biggest mistake was, then I'd have to say it was my lack of consistency. At the channel's height, I was uploading every single day. Now, I'm not saying you need to do daily uploads, but I went from uploading every single day to every other day, to once a week, to once a month. You see where I'm going with this. Now, there are various reasons behind my lack of upload consistency, but I should have tried to keep some kind of schedule with the channel, and so should you with your channel. Now, this one kind of ties into the first mistake, but I feel it was big enough and I did it often enough for it to be considered its own mistake. Taking too many breaks. This should not be confused with taking time off for your mental health. Breaks are definitely needed now and then, but when you disappear for prolonged periods of time, people simply forget about you. Your viewers don't owe you anything, and if you're not supplying the content that they subscribe for, they will find it elsewhere, and so they should. I personally had several breaks, some of which lasted a few years. When I came back, not only were people shocked to find out I still made content, but they were surprised I was even alive. At this point, I've died more times than Leomon. Okay, this is a bit of a weird one, as I've made 2 different mistakes here. Collaborating with other creators. If done correctly, is a net benefit to any YouTube channel, and I've worked with a lot of people over the years, creators both big and small. Now, you would think working with large creators has no downsides. Wrong! Look at my subscriber count. Now let's be honest here. 100,000 people are not watching my content, and they never really have. The vast majority of those people subscribed when I was making videos with more popular creators. My mistake was that I did not let my personality shine through. So when I uploaded a video with just myself in it, or just smaller creators, the people who subbed for the big names didn't really care. They just weren't there for me. Now, that's not their fault, it's mine. As I said, I did not let my personality make an impact on them, and trust me, this business is all about personality. So that was my mistake with collaborating. But my next mistake, not collaborating enough. Confused yet? My solution to the last problem was to try and do everything solo, and honestly it just doesn't work out sometimes. You need another voice in your content now and then. Not only does it spice things up, but you're also sharing your audience with each other. Take Digimob Season 2 for example. I had so many characters in that series, but all of them are voiced by one person. Me! Imagine how much better those videos would have been if I had other content creators lending their voices to the show. For example, if Lady Devimon was actually voiced by a girl. Increasing the pitch on your voice just doesn't cut it sometimes, folks. Lastly, but certainly not least, capitalise on your content. This is probably my biggest regret on the platform. Some people have pointed out to me that I was at the forefront of several genres of videos, such as Minecraft horror maps and roleplays. Now, I don't necessarily know if that's true, but imagine if I had capitalised on that content at the time. This is where everything kind of comes together. What if the roleplay series had more voice actors? If I'd uploaded them and the horror maps with more consistency? If I didn't take long breaks in the middle of a series? We may never know how this channel could have grown, and ultimately, there's nothing worse than thinking, what if? Now, I can't change the mistakes that I made in the past, but I can try and do better going forward. Admittedly, this is no longer my full-time job, we're hemorrhaging subscribers and the views are way down, but I'm making an effort to be more consistent with my new content, taking less breaks, but looking after my mental health as well, and collaborating with other people such as Snivik in the new animations. You should go check him out, he's really cool. Now it goes without saying that I am no expert on being successful on YouTube. In fact, in that regard, I'm probably considered a complete failure. But I hope this video in some small way helps your channel grow and become far more successful than mine ever could. And before I go, please comment down below what mistakes you think that I've made that weren't mentioned here. Feedback is always appreciated. Or what mistakes either you have made or you've seen other channels make. Let's learn together. Also remember to like the video if you found it helpful, and if you enjoy the content here, feel free to subscribe and click that bell icon. But until next time, thank you and stay safe.